Hey, this is Pragya Shah, and today I am back with another book review. And finally, we are going to review J.D. Winter, the OG book, everyone's favorite, the most hottest book in the town, the most desirable book, the hottest book, J.D. Winter. Let's welcome J.D. Winter. So, yeah, Principles of the Igneous and Metamorphic Petrology by J.D. Winter. We I have very much like less. No. How can I have less to say about this book? This is one of the best books ever. People fall in love with geology because of this book. So let's start off with the contents first. It starts off with some fundamental concepts. You will take 1 hour to complete this. Then classification and nomenclature of the igneous rocks. Igneous rocks, all that needs a classification and nomenclature. Then we talk about the textures, and this is one of the most beautiful topics ever, and like it's written in such a nice tabulated format. Every texture is mentioned, everything. Then we come to the igneous structures and field relationships, then thermodynamics, then the phase rule, 1 and 2 components, system with more than 2 components, that means ternary. Then 8 and 9, chapter 8 and 9 is very important for chemical petrology, major and minor elements and trace elements and isotopes. So these two chapters you have to read very well, because a lot of questions come from these two chapters in GATE, CSIR, NET. Okay, these two examinations. So major and minor elements and trace elements and isotopes. Then we have mantle melting and generation of basaltic magma. Then the magma diversity, layered mafic intrusions. Then we have oceanic intraplate volcanism, mid-ocean ridge volcanism, continental flood basalts, subduction related igneous activity, which we have in island arcs, subduction related igneous activity part 2, continental arcs. Now these things are very important when consideration to the plate tectonic regime. Okay, so be it the oceanic intraplate volcanism, the mid-oceanic ridge volcanism, continental flood basalts, subduction related igneous activity in the island arcs, then in the continental arcs. These things are quite important. Then we come to the rocks, granitoid rocks, continental alkaline magmatism. Then we have anorthosites. Then we finally come to the metamorphic part, an introduction to metamorphism, a classification of metamorphic rocks, structures and textures of metamorphic rocks, stable mineral assemblages in metamorphic rocks, metamorphic facies and metamorphosed mafic rocks, metamorphic reactions, thermodynamics of metamorphic rocks reactions, metamorphism of pelitic sediments, metamorphism of calcareous and ultramafic rocks, metamorphic fluids, mass transport, and metasomatism. Also, the appendix is very interesting, estimating the density and viscosity of the silicate melts and the CIPW norm. So, CIPW norm calculation is mentioned in the appendix part, which is very important for the practical point of view in the university, IITs, and all those examinations. So, CIPW norm, the calculation, just read it and how to do it, all the rules. That is it. This is one of the best books ever. All the diagrams are really nice. Read it holistically, dedicatedly. Every part, every page, everything, every part of the book needs to be learned very well. And read it slowly. Do not rush into the topics. Take as much of time as possible, because in science, if you can absorb the concepts really well, you will do very well. So you need to absorb the concepts, and to absorb the concepts, you need to read it slowly, take it slow, at a slow pace, and then slowly increase it, practice it, relearn and learn. I'm doing this, I love my bangles. Anyway, so read as much. First of all slow, then slowly increase the pace, and then when you are practicing it again and again, then you increase the pace. But when you are reading it slow, the first time you should read slow, absorb the concepts very well, so that everything is inside you now. That is it. See you in the next video. Up till then, tata.